Hey guys, welcome back and welcome to Airland. Now, I decided to name this world after one of the roller coasters I've been on in this little carnival. Not really carnival, I guess it's a fair. Difference between the two is that fairs are mostly about rides and food, and carnivals are mostly about tricks and food. But I made this airship level in this air world off of Airland, which was a small roller coaster that took you a little bit up in the air. I thought it was a pretty cool experience. But it didn't really have much of a loop-de-loop, it just had like a little slide. And it was kind of a roller coaster looking back, but at the time I had a blast. So you have a little, like, it's kind of like an oval shape, little loop-de-loop slide, all that fun stuff. But the major point of it is the fact that it sends you flying, like not flying, but like you go super fast. And I just decided, I remember that roller coaster I roller coaster there. So, I'll name the world after it. Now, I don't know why it was called Airland, because it had nothing to do with the land, and it kind of had something to do with air, but not really. So that mystery is up to you guys, but that's the story behind Airland here. But the airship has always been like one of my favorite courses in Mario, so you'll probably see more airships now that we're on to the 5th world. I actually haven't played a lot of the levels past the 4th world. Also, a little question. Why is here, I'll show you guys, because I'm not really good at describing. But why is that guy named Boom Boom? Like, that's such a weird name. You have Boom Boom, which just swings his arm at you, and you have Pom Pom, which can duplicate herself. Somehow. Well, I completely messed that up, but that's okay. Because I crossed all the airships. That's all that matters. Down with the airship. Crash into the cloud. But let's see what other fun stories I got cooking in my head. Oh yeah, so you're now 3D world. So there was this one time I was playing Super Mario 3D World, and gosh, and there's this crown system where whoever gets the most points gets a crown, which actually makes these points that I'm getting useful. But anyway, so my stepdad gets the crown, and he always gets the crown. Like, that's just a thing. And so finally, one match, I get the crown. And what he did was a dirty move. He did it like I was so happy about the crown I just got. I worked so hard for it. And you know what he does? He ground pounds the sucker off me. Like, I was super happy I finally got the crown. He had it for like the past 4 matches. No one else got it. It was mine. And he ground pounded it off me. And I remember I got so sad. My mom, like, she didn't rage or like get super unprofessional, but she definitely got mad at my stepdad. But it's just a funny little memory that I have, because Super Mario 3D World, like, there was a ton of stuff I did. Like, I remember this one course where you're in lava and there's this rolling tube going down the lava. And at one point there's this huge lava waterfall. and everyone falls off of it. But I was able to stay on the rolling thing, and it was just such a great moment. Because it was that one moment where the only survivor was me, and I rescued everybody. It felt so great. I don't know why, but it was just such an accomplishment at the time. I don't know why I like that so much now I think about it. Like, whenever I play video games that have the option to be a healer, I usually pick the healer. I just think that it's fun to support people. I don't know why. I'm really clearing these levels in record time. So, more about the Super Mario 3D world. Like, I used to have this one game called Super Mario 3D Land. Now, that game eventually got lost, but I had so many 1-ups. You could, like, store a power-up in your inventory. I don't know why. It's like the first and only game I really did that. But I had, like, my favorite power-up. I got to this, like, Bullet Bill level. It was my favorite Bullet Bill level. And it was just a fun game. And eventually I lost it. And actually, I'm still kind of looking for it because it was fun, though I don't know what my DS is. I should not die to that. That was not dieable too. But yeah, it was a fun game. Now I think about it, like Mario games, I've played quite a few Mario games. But if I had a favorite game, and it's a game that I'll be playing, I keep forgetting if those guys turn on. But it's called Pikmin. Now Pikmin is my favorite game. I've played it ever since I totally controlled it. I mean, I don't really played it. Well, actually, I played it, but just not a lot. Like, my dad first showed me Pikmin 2. Now, like, I'm pretty sure I could show you guys the photo, but I have a photo of me holding a GameCube controller, playing this game. Well, I don't know if I'm playing Pikmin or not, but I'm definitely holding a GameCube controller, sucking on my pinky. This one binky funny word. Some kids call it pinky, but I used to call my pinky. What if my pinky was? My dad told me about this memory, but when I was younger, he eventually had to take away my binky because it was bad for my teeth. Like, it wasn't good to always just keep using my binky. So eventually, he taught me that was bad for my teeth, and he asked me, now, why don't you use your binky? It's bad for my teeth. That's what he said I did. Maybe I'll post this video eventually, but at my mom's house, or with my mom, I'm not sure. I don't know when my parents were still together. But anyway, with my mom, I had this, I think it was like an apple pie or something, and I pointed to the apple pie, and I went, ow. It was just hilarious. Used to do a lot of funny things as a child. But those are just a couple highlights. So I'm not talking, I'm just concentrating on this boss, one of the hardest bosses I've done. But yeah, I used to have this one cat named Tommy, Oh, Tommy was a fine cat. And, he loved it when people talked to him, like, loved it. So I was like, I'd read a book with my class. So I was like reading this book to him, and he would just sit there and listen. Now I don't remember any of that, but I got pictures of it. I also got pictures of me making a small cabin out of like these weird wood blocks. Little tiny one. About 2 years ago was when I first got my first ferret. I named him Furt after the Pokemon. And he's the dark colored one, so if you ever seen my videos, he's the dark colored ferret. The light colored ferret is originally named Cream, but we just kept coming up with quote-unquote cutesy names, and eventually it went from Cream to Squem. And she doesn't walk or crawl, she squems around. But, Furret, he likes to steal stuff. Cream is female, and Furret is male. But Furret likes to steal stuff and take it to his little den, which is under my bed. Yeah. He also likes to... He sleeps in my mom's, like, clothing drawers. I don't know why, but, like, they'll go underneath the clothes, they'll snuggle up, and it's so adorable. And they'll just, like, snuggle up, and just sit there. Now, Furret, he sleeps for a couple hours, goes back out, sleeps for a couple hours. But Cream, what she does is she sleeps for like half the day and comes out for a long time, and sleeps for like half the day. Whew. It's probably the hardest boss fight yet. But yeah, they're good ferrets. Very good boys and girls. But I'll see you guys next time on my next video. Ta-ta!